Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host and shark compatriot, Larry, and today we're checking out Shark Simulator. It's out on Steam Early Access, and we're going to see what it is all about. I was sent a key by the creators, Aerilon Studios. It's about an $8 title, $7.99. And you go, and you simulate what it would be like in a cartoony, low-poly world to menace tourists and people and eat them and their lawn furniture, essentially. So we're gonna jump in here real quick, and I'll show you what this game is all about. Okay, so here we are. We have spawned inside of the game, and we are a very, noodly shark whose mission it is to, well, eat everything. I think that's the mission of every shark. I mean, they certainly act that way on television. They eat seals, they eat surfers, they eat dogs and cats and people and kids and adults and everything. Pretty much if you throw it into the water and it's alive and it's smaller than they are, they'll give it the old college try. And I have a mustache. That will come into play a little later. And I also have the ability to open my sharky mouth and attack things like this gigundo trawling boat, I think it is. It's sometimes hard to tell exactly what some of these objects are supposed to be because of the low poly environment, but that's a boat. Pretty sure it's a boat. And we're gonna go into town. We're gonna see about saying hi to our neighbors. That's basically the game. We're gonna go attack people, menace the town, get money for doing so, because I guess there's like a shark government. Somewhere there's like a weird sadistic Atlantis where they pay you to kill people. And we're gonna get some money, buy some cool upgrades, and see where we can go from there. I think right off the bat, the only real complaint I have about the core gameplay of controlling the shark is that these controls are very fine-tuned. And I'm talking fine-tuned to the point of being very much like a flight simulator, where it's really hard to deftly control your shark without really taking a good hard look at the list of controls beyond just looking at what blips up on the screen when you first start playing this game. So now that I've gone ahead and killed some people, you might notice I've gotten 2 gold stars. These aren't Mario stars. I don't get to have, like, cool invincibility for a little while, which Mario has lied to me. I've been eating star-shaped cookies for years and stepping into traffic, and the most it ever gotten me was a broken collarbone. But nope, that is actually, it's kind of like GTA rules. As you kill people, you get wanted stars. You're the most wanted fish in this town. And the cops will come, and they'll start to shoot at me. And I'm actually gonna see if they're gonna do that soon, because I want to eat one of them. And this is really the core of the game. It's flopping around town, killing people, eating things, occasionally grabbing a car in your mouth, and taking it for a wild adventure. And then, of course, buying weird upgrades that you would not anticipate, or breaking the game's physics by having a car in your mouth and hitting another physics object. What? Fish and chips, how dare you! You land lovers, I'm gonna eat you for that. Come here. Come here, you weird hipster, with your fish and chips. Who even has just a walk-up fish and chips at a park? Like, are you feeding your kids this? Is this what you want your kids to remember you for? Is this racist display of fish and chips? I will have you know that my grandfather ate an octopus, so I feel like I'm entitled to talking about, you know, fish rights in this case, even though I think sharks, being the thing that eats like everything else, probably is the last person to talk about the rights of fish, but you get the idea. Really, there's no cops yet trying to come stop me, huh? Well, I guess I'll just nibble you. Or we'll go find a weapon. Because I got a lot of money now. I've basically eaten half this town. And, I mean, this is basically a simulator that's kind of cartoony and goofy, and there's not a ton to say about it. Honestly. I'm gonna kill all these cop cars, though. This will get me buku points with, like, the evil Aquaman. I think that's the evil Manta. The Manta Ray. Is that was Aquaman's villain, right? I'm not derping this up. He wasn't, like, a side villain. I think so. Oh wait, I can paint myself colors. Let's go buy some of this. So I can be, I can be like the Chupacabra blue or a red. Let's do it the blue, and then let's get out of here. So now we're a blue Manchu shark, and it looks like if you change your physical appearance in this game, it changes your wanted level, which I guess is kind of neat. Hey, it's the school. Children are like veal, right? If you eat children, they're like tender and not all tough like old people. Because I went to the old folks' home on euthanasia night, and there was definitely... Hey, who's shooting me? Hey, none of that. None of you. Come here. There we go. I am your king now. I'm gonna use all this money I have from killing the police to buy a weapon. I'm gonna buy a really big sword from Final Fantasy and use it to whip people. Oh, if I use the trigger button, it basically becomes a scorpion tail. That is fantastic. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I kind of like this game. There's a really good, derpy, cartoony fun to it. I think I just wish that there was a little bit more to do. But again, this is an early access title, so eventually there will be plenty of stuff to keep you busy in this game, I would hope. And the other thing is, I think this should be like Octodad, where you can, ostensibly, if you have enough people clothes on, you could become, like, you could pretend like you're human, and it'd be like a disguise, almost like a stealth system. So you could be like, hey, it's me, Larry, I am a human, I like the fish and chips, just like everybody else. We should be friends, people of this town. And then you could unlock different towns that, oh, this blew up Michael Bay style, cool. That's actually kind of funny. But you could, like, unlock different towns that are full of different unique people, like different islands. And I think you should stick with, like, an island theme. Like, you could go to Hawaii and eat all of the Hawaiian hula necklace wearing surfer dudes. You could go to Madagascar and eat all those endangered creatures. And you could just make, like, a bunch of achievements in this game that are kind of riffs on popular culture. Like, if you go to Madagascar, you should be able to, like, kill and eat a lemur, and there's, like, a King Damien reference in there, in, like, the achievements or something. That would be really good. The one thing I think about right now is, given the amount that you have to do, which is, admittedly, you're just killing people with a shark on land, which is funny and hilarious for a while, but at the same time, it's kind of a one-trick pony at present, where you just run around, kill a few people, the cops sometimes get involved, but it's not like when I get to like 2 or 3 stars, it doesn't seem like that, like a Black Hawk helicopter comes and tries to shoot me. So some more punishment would be interesting, some more people living out their lives would be kind of funny. Like you could go to like a coffee shop and encounter what looks like a bunch of stereotypical hipsters, or, I don't know, like there's a yoga club, or maybe a doctor's office. You could go to like, I don't know, like if you wanted to really challenge yourself, maybe there's a gun show in town. There's a bunch of crazy people with guns that you could fight. And you could try to check out what it's like to buy that giant Gatling gun. Because you can buy guns in this game. I haven't quite gotten there yet, but it looks funny. So I don't know, sky is the limit with that. But at present, it's kind of a one-trick pony, a one-note symphony. Of, like, I'm already kind of bored of this concept right now. Like, I've kind of seen most of what there is to see in the core concept of the game. So you're gonna need some things like maybe mini-games, the ability to go into buildings to really flesh it out. And I'm not sure how well, at this early stage in development, the $8 title is going to sit. Mostly because there's been a lot of simulator games over the years. I've played a few of them on my channel. And there's also a lot of really cheap ones that don't have quite as much, you know, low-poly art going on. They haven't, like, set up a proper town or anything. But, you know, people look at that as a similar kind of value scale, and they wonder. So I don't know if people are going to be like, see this and be like, I don't know, is that $8 worth of entertainment, or is that like $1.99's worth of entertainment? I don't know. I think it's got promise. Like, this is one of those games that looks funny, it's cartoony and hilarious. I just need more stuff to do, like, especially in the water. Like, there should be a coral reef outside of this island full of scuba divers that I can eat as I work my way onto land. There should be, like, I don't know, maybe an airport where I can become like a high-flying shark. And even like a boatload of different aquatic animals that I can unlock and become to make this even funnier. Because I could see myself being like a walrus or a killer whale, or maybe just a seal with a vendetta. So I don't know. It's food for thought. I think this is an interesting game. I think it might be well worth people's times. It's gonna be completely up to you though. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I would say I'd recommend this game. It doesn't seem like it's using like a pre-made pack of assets, which is always the concern with people on Steam lately. I should actually probably look that up to see, but this looks unique. These aren't crazy graphics, but I like low poly, low res graphics that you can actually tell what everything is. And in this case, in this game, you can. You can tell the difference between people hanging out on the beach. They're all wearing swimsuits. You can tell the difference between the buildings. You know, you can tell the difference between the people in the town. They're wearing regular, like, joggers clothing. You can tell who the police are. They have guns, and they will shoot you. Come on, I gotta- come on, Sharky. Get him. Get the popo. Get him. Get the popo. Don't die, Sharky. I need to live. I gotta tell the people in Atlantis how cool I am later. But I don't know, like, it's a good combination, good foundation. I think this is going places. So I recommend this game. Check it out for yourselves. It's $7.99, about $8 on Steam. That's in US dollars, not in some other currency, because I know there's people who have asked me that in the past. And yeah, links are in the description. This has been Shark Simulator. I've been your shark host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody.